guys, so welcome again to another episode. So here you can see I'm not in my usual place. We're actually in the hotel in New Orleans. It's about the clean show where we're gonna have a whole videos a lot about that. Basically just a convention for dry cleaners that we try to come into so we can learn the business a little more. That's really not what this video is about. This video is about market research. So it's about market research and competitor research. So just trying to figure out who our competitors are and what they're doing just so we can know where we stand and how our services, differ or not. So first thing I did was literally just Google market research, and there were some questions that came up that can help me. So for example, who are my customers? How can I reach them? Their customer profiles, their prospective business locations, marketing strategies, There's lots of questions like this, what prices should I set? Who are my competitors? How do they operate? All that type of stuff. And then I also ended up going to marketresearch.com, which really helped me out. And I mean, they sell it. It's from IBIS World. And this is from 2018. It costs like $1,000 to buy this report. I haven't bought it myself, but I think I'm going to. It basically just so you can see what it has. It tells you about, for example, the key buying strategies, the key selling industries, the business locations. It gives you basically just an industry analysis of the dry cleaning as it is. So obviously this is not an industry that we're really familiar in. So having data like this to fall back on, and also statistics that you can compare, right? Just any of the accounting ratios that are important, your debt ratio, your whatever, any ratio. This one gives you industry one so you can actually compare how you're doing with it. So apart from all that, we also got the map. So this map is really important to me. The purple that you see here, that would be where our store is located. At the time that I took this screenshot months ago, we still didn't appear as a dry cleaner. So when I Google mapped dry cleaner, we wouldn't appear. So I have to make a marker for us. But now, if you Google us, we do appear, but that's not besides the point. You can see I went by this and I wanted to find something about every one. I found out pretty much the same thing. You can see here I go through each one. For example, this one, dry cleaning 57. It tells you how far away they are from us, their review, whether they appear on Yelp, their website, the prices, and basically their social media. So there's some that have a little bit more. So for example, Dry Clean USA, I marked that they use Google Maps advertising. So it's really important because if we're competing for that AdSense, we're using those senses, we'd be competing against them. And they're the only ones in the proximity so far that do it. There's also some other stuff that I thought was important. Basically anything that I could find about them that I thought might give me any sort of insight, I wrote it down. Also, there's obviously some that are closed, they don't work. The best one that we found close to us was actually Unicorn Quality Cleaners. So they have 4.6 stars on Yelp and they have 37 reviews. I started marking how many reviews they have because that's really important. If you have a 5-star review, but you only have one reviewer, then it doesn't really matter. One bad review can sink you. So they are doing amazing. They have 5 stars on Yelp, 4.6 stars on Google with 30. That's really what jumps out at me. Not a lot of places have that many reviews. Then they've been in business for 20 plus years. Everyone talks about how nice they are and everyone talks about their alterations. But they still have no website and the prices I haven't figured out yet. So this, it looks like, just so you can see where we are in the map. Like I said, we are the purple, so we're right here. They're pretty close to us, just a few blocks away, Unicorn Cleaners up here. Another interesting thing that I found through doing this was that there's actually appears to be a low-level franchise. So it's not like a really national-wide franchise or even statewide franchise. It's just in this area, there's 3 Crown Cleaners. There's Crown Cleaners, which seems to be the original one right here. There's Crown Cleaners of Cypress Village and Crown Cleaners of Windgate. So that is 3 that are really close to each other. So that's really important because again, these are all our competitors. When it comes to them, you can see I wrote a whole thing about them. They still have no website. The original, or as I called it, is 3.6 miles away, so furthest one away, but they're all really badly reviewed. So 1.6 stars, the other one is 2.4 stars, and the other one is 3.7 stars. So even though they don't seem like to be that much of a competition quality-wise, it's still important that there does seem to be a relatively bigger player than I thought close to us. Another one that I made a note of that's really important was Dry Clean Green Eco-Friendly Cleaners. Just because for me that was sort of, without meaning to sound harsh, let's see where they are. Dry Clean Green, so they're pretty close. Again, we're the purple, they are right here. For some reason, some didn't come with a name, so I had to write it myself. The reason that I find them really important is because they seem to be a lesson into what to do differently. So like I said, they were the ones that used Google Maps advertising, but they got a new owner. They have 2.6 stars on Google reviews, and they've been in New York since a year ago. And most of the bad reviews were under the previous owner. Luckily, when we came into our business, it didn't have any super bad reviews, but still, and they're not all. And they rebranded themselves using the whole green, which is sort of my thing. right? What I want to do with our business. So there you can see they really went for it. Dry, clean, green, eco-friendly cleaners. They really wanted to go for the green, but they still couldn't shake it. So I have to study what they did because obviously they're worried about their image if they're spending money on advertising, but it still doesn't seem to be working. So I want to give them a little bit more analysis to figure out exactly what they did wrong or what we can do differently. So I did this for basically all of them, all of the ones that are here. And the next step is going to be for me to find their prices. So I'm going to be calling each and every one of them. I'm going to show you guys a few of them. Basically what I'm going to be figuring out is the price for general garments, if they're a one price cleaner or not. Whether they do alterations in-house, I'll ask that. And just the prices for the business shirts, because at least in our place, it's marked by everything is $3.99 except for business shirts, which are $1.89. So I want to see exactly, just those are the big price points that I want to compare. So I can see if we can really, whether I should push where our name is One Low Price Cleaners, but can I really push that price competitive advantage as a marketing strategy? We don't know that until we can see what's around us. And then I can be like, yeah, our price is very good compared to everyone else. So like I had mentioned, Unicorn Cleaner seems to be like the best competitor in our market, in our little area. So I wanted to give them a call. Obviously in these calls, I don't really want to be telling them, hey, I'm competing with you for business, so I want to know what you're telling me. So I'm going to just be telling them like, hey, I'm moving to the area and I'm looking for a new dry cleaner and I just want some prices. So let's just give them a call. I'm calling Unicorn Cleaners first since they seem to be sort of the biggest competitors. Hopefully they answer. Hi, I recently moved to the area and I'm looking for a new dry cleaner. I was just wondering what your prices were.
Okay, what do you need prices for?
So, I bring a lot of business shirts, so I guess that would be the first one.
Okay, how many business shirts are you talking about?
What, sorry?
How many business shirts are you talking about?
I'm talking about like 5 a week because I go to work in them.
Okay. Our business shirts, our basic business shirts are $3.99.
Okay.
Our like advanced business shirts, like greater material, linen, they're $4.99.
Okay.
And if you have regular business shirts, it's gonna be $3.99.
Okay.
The only way our prices for business shirts goes down is if you're bringing me more than 12 like a week.
Oh, so if I bring more than 12 a week, I get an extra discount?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. And how about for like a suit?
We like to help our customers here. Like we're really like with our customers. Like we give discounts the more pieces you bring. Like we try to work as much as we can with you.
I really appreciate it.
If you need your clothes done the same day, we offer that service Tuesday through Friday. But unfortunately, we do not offer that service Monday and Saturday because we do not press on those days.
Oh, okay. And how much do you say? How about for like a regular suit, like a 2-piece suit?
A regular 2-piece suit starts off at
$14.99.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about like for my wife, just like a general dress? Like I don't know what she really brings, but just like, I don't know, general like dress.
A basic dress starts out at $12.99. If it's a more advanced dress, it can be $14.99. And of course, if it's a gown, it goes from like 18 and up.
Okay. So $14.99 and then $18.99 and up. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Hope you have a good one. See you soon.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon, okay?
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great night.
You too. So you can see they were obviously, I talked about their customer service. You can see right away from a random call, just being a random number, their customer service is on point. And it's honestly, price-wise though, we are above and beyond better. We have $189 for business shirts where they do $3.99 and we do charge $3.99 for everything else. So we're gonna call the next one now. So for the next one, I wanted to call the guys that I said I wanted to use sort of as a case study to see what they did wrong. They were the ones that are rebranding the Thompson's Green and also the ones that are advertising on Google Maps. So I want to see just what they have. Let's see what they say.
Thank you for calling Dry Clean Green, home of the Green Clean system. We provide eco-friendly dry cleaning and laundry services without the use of harsh chemicals.
You can see right away,
To
really pushing the green.
schedule free pickup and delivery, please press 1. To speak to a customer service representative, press 2. Otherwise, please hold, and the next event.
Dry clean green.
Hi, I just moved to the area and I bring a lot of shirts and stuff like that. I just wanted to know your guys' prices.
I'm sorry?
I just moved to the area and I'm trying to get a gauge for a new dry cleaner. I was trying to figure out the prices.
Okay, the laundry the shirts is $225. The
Okay.
to clean the pants is $450. Dresses is $10.99. Blouses is $5.99.
Wait, sorry. Pants $450, dresses what?
$10.99.
Okay, thank you so much. And wait, just one question. Not the best customer service if you hang up on me right away. That's okay. So this next place I'm gonna call is the big franchise place I was talking about where they have 3 stores in the same neighborhood right close to us. So I'm just gonna call the main one and see if I can get any prices. Maybe later I'll also figure out the rest and see if their prices are actually different because that's interesting as well.
How can I help you?
Hi, I recently moved to the area and I'm just trying to find a new dry cleaner. I just wanted to know your guys' prices, if that's okay?
You want to know the prices?
Yeah, just like for like a business shirt, I bring like, I obviously go to work in them, so it's like five a week, and then like the suit and the dresses and all that.
Okay, so like a regular shirt, depending on the kind of the shirt, but if it's a laundry shirt, it will go from $250 to $376.
250. And how do you decide whether it's
If it is-
250 or
If it is a
376?
dry clean shirt, then it's gonna be $578. If it is a polo shirt or night shirt, it's still gonna be $541.
Wait, sorry, you're going too fast. I'm trying to write notes and I didn't get that. So laundry shirt, 250 to 375. Dry clean shirt, what was it?
$578.
Okay.
And like most of the clothes are dry clean. So like a pant is $652. A suit is gonna be $716.
$715 for both pieces, like the top and bottom.
Yeah, the suit for both pieces.
Okay, $715 or 50.
1671.
Awesome. Well, that's pretty much it then. How much did you say was for dresses?
For dresses,
Yeah.
regular dresses have a price of $1527.
1627. Okay, well thank you so much. I hope to see you soon.
We also do alteration in case you need to do hem or taper or you just sleeve for the jacket.
Oh,
So
awesome.
we have someone who does alteration too.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Alright, so that was really interesting. What interests me is that at least on their Google reviews, everyone is complaining about their alterations and they seem to be promoting it. So I don't know. That's something for another day, but this is just basically just a little bit more about my competitors, which is all the information you need to have if you're trying to differentiate yourself, because you can't really know what your competitive advantage is if you don't know what other people's advantages. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it's helpful for you guys. If you see something that you can implement on your own, definitely try to find your competitors and all that. Again, if you're new here, make sure you go back to episode 001 and go from there. It's basically meant to be like a TV show, so go from there and see it all and see how the business is developing. Also, if you're rebranding your business for any reason, I think the last video we did was really, really good about the how to rebrand your business and the process that we went to. Also, make sure to stay tuned for next week when we talk about the clean show and why we're here. It's going to be a really, really cool set of videos that I'm really excited for. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BusinessBlog. Have a good one.